Hello everyone. In today's class, we are going to learn about chapter number 3, that is human reproduction. Let us first start with the topic male reproductive system. Now here, as you can see in the diagram, there are certain important organs present, but the most important here is the testis, which is called as the gonad. The testis is located within an extra abdominal sac, which is called as scrotum. So the testis gets descended within the scrotum right before birth, and that is through an inguinal canal. The inguinal canal carries a number of blood vessels, nerve fibers, and together it forms the spermatic cord. Now, the reason why the testis descends into scrotum. The first thing, testis requires a temperature slightly less than the body temperature, that is around 2 to 3 degrees Celsius less than the body temperature, in order to have proper formation of sperms. So that is possible only when the testis is present outside the abdomen. It is located in the scrotum to help maintain the temperature. It maintains temperature. How much? 2 to 3 degrees Celsius below the body temperature, which is required for spermatogenesis. If not, the sperm production does not occur. If in case in an individual the testis fails to descend into the scrotum, that condition is called as cryptorchidism. That is a kind of disorder, and the male individual obviously will be sterile, will not be able to produce sperms. Okay, now comes here another highly coiled tube which is present to the posterior, to the dorsal part of the testis. We call it as epididymis. This is a highly coiled tube around 6 meters long. It mainly helps in storing the sperm. It helps in the condensation or the concentration of the sperm. Once the sperm production is over, it is passed out from the testis, it enters here in the epididymis, and it remains stored for a short period of time. From here, it is passed out into another tube which is called as the vas deferens. The vas deferens carries the sperms produced from here into the urethra. Remember, in case of males, there is a common urinogenital opening. It receives urine from the kidneys, that is produced by the kidneys and then poured into the urinary bladder. This one is the bladder. The urinary bladder receives urine produced by the kidney and passes it on into the urethra. Same way, the vas deferens carries the sperms and delivers it to the urethra. So here you see this tube. This is called as the urethra, and it is a common tube, a common duct which would be carrying the sperms as well as the urine. Now, this urethra passes through the male external genital organ which is called as the penis. This one has an enlarged end which is called as glans penis, and it is enclosed by a thin layer of skin which is called as the foreskin. At the base, you will see there is an opening. This opening is called as the urethral meatus. Urethral meatus is that opening through which the semen could be discharged. Now here, apart from all this, we will also observe certain glands located. These few structures you see here are indicating the glands. These are the sexual accessory glands and have very important role to play in the process of reproduction. So here, first one, here we see upon the vas deferens, on each of this vas deferens we will see a seminal vesicle present. So there are 2 seminal vesicles in all. Seminal vesicles which are located on the vas deferens. Then there is one present right behind the urethra, and this one is called as the prostate gland. Prostate gland is only 1 in number. Then upon the urethra there is again one pair of gland, and we call this as the Cowper's gland. Cowper's gland is also known as the bulbourethral gland. So these are the 3 different sexual accessory glands present here. Each of them has a role to play, of which if we talk about the first one, the seminal vesicles, they help in the production of spermatozoa activating substances. Spermatozoa activating substances, like we can say fructose is produced, which serves as an energy source. Citrate is produced. Prostaglandin has an important role to play both in the females as well as the males. In the males, it helps in increasing the motility of the sperm, as well as in the females, it helps in inducing uterine contractions. So prostaglandin is one such important one. Prostate gland